Okay, I don't know what's going on. So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kelly Dwayne Moe, file numbers 24-21931FH and 24-22090FH. Rhonda Underwood appearing on behalf of Mr. Moe, and Ms. Holly is present in the courtroom. So, Ms. Underwood, have you had a chance to speak with Mr. Moe?
I have, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Moe, you have had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report.
Yes, I have, ma'am.
All right, and you've had ample time to discuss that with your attorney.
Yes, I have.
Are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
Yes, I am.
All right, Ms. Underwood, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
Not really, Your Honor. There's just a lot that Mr. Moe would like the court to understand about his circumstances. And that this started out with that he was not given his transfer papers to sign, and then transportation became an issue, a serious issue. He called and tried to resolve that, but he wasn't able to do it. And then he got in a situation where he was just scared. I mean, he didn't start out not wanting to complete this, not at all. Okay. And I think the probation report kind of makes it seem like he did.
Okay. Mr. Moe, is there anything you want to say? Are you here on Moe?
No.
What are you here for?
I'm not here for this one.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I was speaking to Mr. Hartung, a prosecutor, Mr. Moe. Sorry. All right, Mr. Moe, is there anything? All right, my computer is shutting down and restarting, and I don't know what's happening. Okay. So, Mr. Moe, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf?
The only thing I have really say on my behalf is this is the first time I ever had leniency.
I have more to say, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I have more to say to allocute for Mr. Moe.
You know what? I'm sorry, Mr. Moe. I really thought Ms. Underwood was done talking, but let's let her finish.
Thank you. Your Honor, this is Mr. Moe's first violation. It is a failure to report. It is not a new crime. It is nothing like that. I understand that Mr. Moe completed 365 days in jail.
Rhonda, stop for a minute. Stop for just a minute. Like, I don't know what's going on with my computer, and I'm sorry, but it's like, yeah.
But mine's doing the same thing. It keeps going black and back on. I don't know what's going on.
All right. I'm gonna call your brother. In IT. Hey, Derek, it's Judge Anselon. So I'm on the bench.
Hi, Judge.
My computer, Becky's computer, like this, it's almost like you're logged on and closing out all my screens and playing with it.
Oh, no.
So you think you could, and I'm trying to do sentencings, but I didn't know if you could like actually log on and see what's going on.
I think it's taking updates.
No.
Yeah, I seriously do.
How do I stop that?
I don't know if I can. I'm almost 100% sure that's what they're doing, because I did that yesterday.
Is it gonna do I just?
It will automatically, it'll finish, it'll just stop blinking. Is the screen still like blinking on you?
It's not right now. So, yeah, because my peripheral screen would shut off. Oh, no, it just said the system has been updated.
Okay.
So I'm done?
Good sign. So yeah, it should be done.
Okay.
I can look, if it does it again, because there's a big display out there in the last update, so that's why it messes with your displays.
Is that why my Zoom's been acting up?
Yeah, probably not. Why Zoom is acting up?
I'll send you those screenshots. All
Yeah,
right.
that'll work. Do that and I can look at it, Judge, and I'll let you.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yep, no, bye.
All right, so my screen looks normal now, Rhonda. Proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Mo, I understand has done a great deal of jail, 365 days. I hope we can find an alternative for Mr. Mo to prison, Your Honor, because I don't think this Mr. Mo really belongs in prison for this violation. It's a first violation, and it's failure to report, Your Honor. It's what it is. So I know he has jail available on one file, and we would ask that whatever the court does, Mr. Mo gets full credit for all the jail he's done. I know there are two different jail amounts. One on the 10-year and one on the 5-year, 4-year.
Okay, sorry, my computer just like did that thing it does again. Okay, so going up. All right, so he has 140 days jail credit on one file and 365 on the other still, Miss Holly, or do we have?
First violation is arrested.
I need to buy my.
Joanne, we can't hear you not by mic. Can you scoot up by mic?
I'm sorry.
Thank
Plus
you.
whatever he served for being this arrest. He got arrested on 10/7.
And I might point out that the recommendation is to the high end of the guidelines, Your Honor, for 3 years. It's more appropriate, I believe, if there is going to be prison time, that it be to the low end of the guidelines, Your Honor, which would be the 19 months.
So 16 days after this violation.
16.
Yes.
All right, so in 24-22090, he's got 156 days credit.
Yes. Yes.
And then on the other file, he will have 365 plus 16. My computer's just like going on and on.
381.
Anyway. Okay, Miss Underwood, my computer keeps going on and off. It's not impacting what you see, does it?
No,
Okay,
everything looks totally normal on mine, knock on wood.
okay,
Same here.
thank you. Okay, great. All right, and there was $10,700. Look at this stuff. In restitution. All right, I'm sorry, it's just like flashing back and forth. All right. Okay, anything else, Miss Underwood?
No, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Mo, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
Yes, there is, ma'am. This is the first time I ever had leniency, ever been in trouble. I've never been on probation. I always been sent to prison, on parole. That really has not helped me out. Probation, I know, is a lot stricter. It's more, and I didn't want to mess this up. I did call when I first got out. I did call again, say I don't have a ride. My sister's only ride I have is my sister. I'm not trying to call the people I used to hang out with. Hey, give me a ride. You're a felon. Give me a ride. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be good. And I didn't want to mess this up. I really didn't. I was just going through I had a lot on my plate when I first got out. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. I mean, you've been on probation before because you've had probation revoked on different things.
Parole.
You did when you were younger. Your record's pretty long.
This is,
Um,
you can see the probation, I never last long.
now where's your sister living now?
She lives in Deconcha. And she never moved to Pennsylvania. I never said she moved to Pennsylvania. I said she went to Pennsylvania for a week. That was my ride. I won't have a ride for a week. And she insists that I come 2 days later. That no, I just told her I didn't have a ride till next week. And but she lives in Deconcha, Michigan, and that will be my address, Deconcha, Michigan.
All right. All right, it's a sentence of the court. You know, you got out of jail and you just dipped out on us and we never saw you again, which you have kind of a history of doing, but we have pretty substantial restitution on this case. So that's a concern. And when you go to MDOC, you tend to get a lot of tickets. So, what I will do is on file number 24-21931FH, I'll give you credit for 381 days. I'll continue your probation. On file number 24-22090FH, sentence the court to serve 1 year in jail. I'll give you credit for 156 days already served. When you get out of jail, I don't care if you have to sit in front of the building the whole weekend
Yes.
to report to Miss Holly, you will. Otherwise, if we have to issue a warrant for you again, understand you will go to prison.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you owe $10,700 in restitution. I'm more concerned about that. I will say that if you pay the restitution of $10,700, you can be released from the Lenawee County Jail. I don't think that's probably gonna happen, but if $10,700 is paid, you can be released from the jail. Otherwise, you'll serve the year with credit for time served and your probation is continued.
What's his address gonna be?
Yeah, what's your address at your sister's?
It will be 203 North Main Street, Deconcha, Michigan. 49
Is concept
Concha.
CON, huh?
TECONSHA.
I don't get that, what?
Teconcha. All right, so it's TEKONSHA, Michigan. Yep.
Okay, zip code
49092.
and your phone number?
269 300 2382. That's her number.
Okay. Who's your sister?
Yes, that's my sister, Carrie Moe.
What's her name?
Carrie Moe.
Terry with the T?
Carrie. Kari.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, understand if we have to hunt you down again, though, you will go to prison. So, so I would like you to get out when you're done and get a job and start paying down that restitution. You do have the right to appeal this sentence, so we're going to give to you at the jail 3 copies of your notice of right, 2 appellate review, initial and date, 1 copy for our records to acknowledge receipt of the paperwork. The other copies are for you. If you wish to appeal the sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. Anything else, Ms. Underwood?
Your Honor, just to clear up, is probation only continued on the first file?
No, because restitution's on the other file.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
So I got
All
a
right.
year.
you got a year with your credit for 156 days. So, yeah, the guidelines are actually higher on the first file, Ms. Underwood. So I want them to keep on probation on that one. All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All All right, my computer's not doing weird things. Okay. Underwood, is that all we had? You must be getting that extradition in front of Judge Olsaver. She's gone. There's an extradition on a woman that committed a double murder. She's being extradited to Toledo. It's just unusual. You don't see that, so. All right, Mr. Fry, you have Mr. Steers,
Yes, Your Honor.
and I have Ashley Messer from the AG's office. Good morning, Ms. Messer. What is your P number for us?
Good morning, Your Honor. It's 76062.
Thank you. This is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Adam Christopher Steers, file number 25-22236FH. I have Brian Fry appearing on behalf of Mr. Steers, and I have Ashley Messer appearing on behalf of the Attorney General's office. Says the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Mr. Steers, have you had an opportunity to read and review the pre-sentence report?
Yes,
Have you had an opportunity to discuss that with your attorney?
yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
Yes.
He has given you. I'm sorry. Jen Walsh is, Ms. Teskey, are you here for Ms. Walsh? Sarah Teskey?
Judge, I'm here covering Jen on this case.
Okay, thank you. All right, so, Mr. Fry, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the pre-sentence report?
No, not at the time that it was made, Your Honor. We would note that this pre-sentence report was made when my client was still incarcerated at Hillsdale County Jail. He's since been released and is employed now and paying his child support now. So,
Okay,
but obviously that information wasn't known to the probation officer at the time.
okay. Ms. Messer, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in the report with the update that he's no longer incarcerated, he's employed, and allegedly is making payments on his child support?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, and you have verification that payments are being made at this time?
Your Honor, I don't see that payments are being made to this file. This is an arrearage only file, and I can check and see if Mr. Steers does have other files. Perhaps if he's making payments, it's just going to those. Let me see. He does have 2 files, and both of them do have arrearages. It looks like there was a payment made 10/22/25, but it went to a different file, not to Miss Taphouse's case where she's a victim. So he did make a payment. It just didn't get applied to this case.
Okay, so here's the problem. Because you have active files, anything they're withholding from your paycheck is going to go to those active files. And you live here in Lenawee County, correct?
Yes.
All right, so my advice to you is you're gonna have to pay extra out of pocket on this file here in person.
Okay.
Okay, because you're gonna have to direct the payment because this is arrearages only.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Please get close to the mic, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Ms. Messer. And, all right, does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exists any known constitutional defect, Mr. Fry?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Messer?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Probation Department in this case has computed the minimum sentencing guidelines to be 2 to 17 months. Do you agree with that computation of guidelines, Mr. Fry?
So, Your Honor, obviously I was not Mr. Steers' attorney when he did his plea. There was a conflict with public defenders and I just took this over for this hearing. But when I reviewed the guidelines, we do have a couple of disagreements with the scoring.
Okay, hold on.
OB 16.
Slow down. Let
Sorry.
me get to the page. All right, so OB 16, property obtained, damaged, lost, or destroyed. So let me get there. So Ms. Walsh scored OB 16 at 5 points. The property had a value of 1,000 or more, but not more than $20,000. So I'm gonna guess your argument is because this is child support, it's not deemed property.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Messer.
Stipulate to that being 0, Your Honor.
Okay, so we will strike OB 16 as 0. So that will take his OBs to 0. And does that change his grid?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Change the grid, but
Any PRVs that you wish to dispute?
PRV 7, Your Honor, which is concurrent convictions. He did have 2 counts in this case, but count 1 was dismissed, so he only was actually convicted of 1 count. So there was
Was
no.
count 2 added for purposes of a plea?
No, Your Honor, I think he was always charged with 2 counts of failing to pay child support, and the plea agreement, as far as I'm aware, was count 2, count 1 was dismissed, so he was only convicted of that 1 count, which is a sentencing offense. There was no concurrent conviction, so we believe that that should also be scored at 0, and it's scored at 10.
Ms. Messer?
Your Honor, I agree. The defendant pled guilty to count 1 and count 2 was dismissed. Perhaps this was just calculated as charged, but yes, he did only was convicted of 1 count. So OB 7 should be 0, or PRV 7 should be 0.
Okay,
And I believe that changes the guidelines to 0 to 9 months, Your Honor.
okay.
So Your Honor, I'm changing PRV what?
PRV 7 will be 0
Okay,
and OB 16 will be 0.
okay,
That makes the guidelines 20 over 0 and 0 to 9 months for guideline minimum range.
Okay.
All right, so we have made those changes. Mr. Fry, anything else with the guidelines?
Nothing further with the guidelines.
All right, anything else with the guidelines, Ms. Messer?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Ms. Messer, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of the Attorney General's office before the court?
Your Honor, if I
has
could just,
decided?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't mean to cut you off. If I could just inquire whether or not Ms. Taphouse is in the courtroom or on Zoom. She is the victim in this case.
Not in the courtroom, and she's not on Zoom.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Your Honor, at this point, the defendant owes $29,738.22. As we've discussed with him, he hasn't made payments on this file in quite some time. It is an arrearage only case. He does have another active file, and as Your Honor already stated, he did make a recent payment. However, because that other case is charging, it went to that case. So I would just ask that he be placed on a term of probation so we can monitor his payments on this file, as there is quite a high arrearage. Thank you.
Mr. Fry?
Yes, Your Honor, we would ask that the court place my client on probation, monitor his payments. As we've discussed, he was incarcerated on this case. He did get a PR bond and then was immediately picked up by Hillsdale and was incarcerated there until September 22nd. So he's been out a month or so. Since he's gotten out, he is employed with Maxable. He did bring me a couple of his pay stubs here this morning. They have been taking money out for child support. You know, as he found out this morning, it's not being applied to this case apparently, but that's something that he can address going forward now that he knows, you know, that it's being applied to a different case. But he is employed now. He is making child support payments in some cases, apparently different case, but he can make an extra payment as the court indicated on this case now that he's aware. You know, but again, he is gainfully employed now, and you know, he is making child support payments, and he's prepared to continue to do that. Thank you.
Okay. Anything you want to say on your own behalf?
No, Your Honor.
In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the sentencing guidelines, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what has been said upon the record at this hearing. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, potential for reformation, vindication for law, and protection of society. It's sentence of the court to be placed on probation for a period of 3 years During that term of probation, you will obey and comply with all the articles and provisions in your probation terms. So how many hours a week are you working?
40,
40, and how much do you make an hour?
14.
14 an hour. All right, I'm gonna waive the 750 in court costs. I'm gonna order a $130 crime victim rights fee, $68 in state costs, $30 per month supervision fee, 60 if we have to put a tether on you. Okay, I don't want to do that. So your restitution obviously is your arrearage. You would have to make a payment of like $820 a month to pay this off
Right.
during the 3 years. Based on your income, the fact that you have a currently charging case, I recognize that that's not going to happen. You understand?
Yes, sir.
But I have had people pay it off. They, fix up cars and sell them. Like they do stuff. So, we're going to want to see a monthly payment made on this. And I know it's gonna be tough if you're paying that case and you're making 14 bucks an hour, but as long as you're paying something every month, like 100 bucks, 200 bucks or more when you can, that obviously will show that you're paying your other child support case and paying this, and that's a good faith effort. Let's see, you have 83 days jail credit. During your term of probation, why not? Let me see. License suspended. All right, so I'm not going to order alcohol terms because I don't have any indication in there that you have an alcohol issue. Just don't be stupid, right? Okay. No use of illegal controlled substances, obviously, because that's illegal. Complete any treatment as required, report truthfully as often as required. Are you living in Hillsdale?
No.
No, yeah, that's right, you live here. Report as often as required, obey all court orders, not to engage in any assaultive, abusive, threatening, or intimidating behavior. Let's see, you can't possess a weapon. Understand that they can come in your house at any time to verify you live there. And then if they believe you have items which could violate their terms of probation, they have the right to search your house, your car, your phone and things of that nature. Be truthful with them about police contact or job loss or moving, maintain employment. There's a $60 DNA fee too as well. Ms. Teskey, anything else? Do you want him to
No.
report Tuesday
No, Your
morning?
Honor. I would like him to report to Mr. Stevenson on November 4th at 8 a.m.
Mr. Stevenson's gonna be his PO?
Yes,
All right, and that's November 4, you said?
yes.
So
At
2
8.
weeks from, so not next Tuesday, but the following Tuesday?
Yeah, I report to Mr. Stevenson, every second Tuesday of the month.
You know
Well,
what?
this is
Call him?
Right now.
Yeah, so do you report next week?
Yep.
All right, when you report, just talk to Mike about it. You guys will
Okay.
figure it out. He'll put you on the same schedule.
Okay.
All right, anything else, Miss Messer?
No, Your Honor, thank you so much.
All right, thank you. All right, good luck,
Thank you,
sir.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Before you-
Oh, wait, you gotta sign your appellate rights.
Mr. Fine, Mr. Bennett, approach us for a minute.
Yeah, so you do have a right to appeal the sentence. So my bailiff's gonna hand down to your notice of right to appellate review. You got me nervous, you were congregating. So, you're gonna initial and date one copy for our records. If you wanna appeal my sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days. All right, Ms. Messer, thank you. I'm gonna pop the courtroom in the waiting room.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Your Honor. Thank you.
No. Hey, Judge? No, she just left.
She took the courtroom out to do a bench conference.
Okay. Is she still doing love today?
As far as I know, yes.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, all right, well done. Mr. Glazier, you and Mr. Love are ready?
Yes, he just got. Apologies.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Love, you want to come on up? All right, you guys. If you're gonna sit down, you have to pull the microphone in front of you guys, so we pick up audio. All right, Ms. Messer, welcome back. All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Robert Love Jr. File number 20-19918FH. I have John Glazier appearing on behalf of Mr. Love, who is present with his client in the courtroom. And I have Ashley Messer from the Attorney General's office appearing via Zoom. This is the date and time set for sentencing in this matter. Ms. Teskey is also covering for the sentencing as well, Ms. Teskey?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Right, so, Mr. Glazier, I know that this has been adjourned multiple times. Are we ready to proceed to sentencing?
I believe he had paid this off.
No, not sure. I think we got down to like 1,000.
Right, what's the balance, Ms. Messer?
Your Honor, the current balance is $1,471.96.
All right, so Ms. Messer, not often do I have someone as successful and who's worked so diligently to do this. Should I adjourn this out for him to pay it off in full?
I would absolutely be okay with that, Your Honor. He's paying above and beyond his monthly obligation every month and come very far. So I would love to see him get the further reduction.
Okay, so yeah, so this case here was that if it was reduced to 0, it'd be a misdemeanor. So Mr. Love, January?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and I've just booked through the rest of the year. So Ms. Adams, could I get a sentencing date for January and then also a notice of hearing for Mr. Love?
Okay. So January 9th?
January 9th at 8:15 in the morning, and we will give you a notice here in the courtroom, and then I will see you guys back on that day. And Mr. Love, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
January 9th. at
Yes, sir.
8:15.
Yep. All right.
All right, I'll see you back here. Okay.
Just hang out there for a minute, Mr. Love, and we'll get that for you, and you can go. All right, we took care of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Messer, she's already gone. If, I'm gonna step out, but if Mr. Hartung and Mr. Milaro are around,
Okay.
I know they wanted to talk to me about something. So,
Judge, I have Mr. Hartung if Mr. Milaro's around.
okay. Is he back there?
Yes.